Viking star running back Adrian Peterson will likely stand trial on December the 1st for child abuse charges.
He was arraigned this morning in Conroe, Texas. Our Liz Collin was in the courtroom this morning. She is live at the Montgomery County Courthouse to tell us more about what happened. Liz?
Jason, Adrian Peterson spent about 2 hours in the Montgomery County Courthouse today, but it took barely 15 minutes to decide what's next in this case. As promised, Peterson's attorney, Rusty Hardin, pushed for a trial date as soon as possible. Now, Peterson sat in the front row of the courthouse today with his wife, Ashley, and when his case came up, Hardin told the judge that Peterson agreed to stay away from his 4-year-old son until this case is over. That boy was staying with Peterson in May when Peterson said he used a switch to discipline his son. Prosecutors say that discipline went too far, leaving open sores and bruises on the boy. Judge Kelly Case set a potential trial date for December 1st. Media members from across the country converged on this small courthouse. Peterson answered a couple of questions walking in. His attorney then addressed the media after his hearing ended.
Adrian is chomping at the bit to publicly talk and to publicly defend himself. And the only reason he hasn't is us insisting and jumping up and down and saying, the solution is for you to get a speedy trial and to resolve all this in a courtroom. That's what we intend to do.
Also today, the prosecutors asked that the judge in this case recuse himself from this case because he says that he called both sides, quote, media whores. The judge says it was intended as a joke and he apologized. But again, that same judge setting a trial date for December 1st, although that could remain a little unclear at this point if the judge stays on this case. But again, Jason, the NFL regular season ends on December 28th. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out.
Yeah, Liz, that was quite remarkable at the start of the hearing today, and it was kind of hard to tell if the prosecutor intends on continuing to fight to try to get the judge off the case. What happens if Peterson gets convicted when this trial finally starts?
Yeah, in Texas, under this charge, Jason, he faces anywhere from 6 months to 2 years in what's called a state jail here and a $10,000 fine. But it looks likely that if he's convicted, he'll be put on probation because he is considered a first-time offender. All
right, thank you, Liz. A new Associated Press GFK poll shows nearly 55% of those surveyed say Peterson should return to the NFL if he's cleared in this case. 30% more say Peterson should be allowed to play regardless of the outcome. 15% say he should never be allowed to play again. You'll want to stay with WCCO for continuing coverage on this case. We'll hear more from Liz Collin live from Texas during our newscast this evening.